Okay guys, it's the next day. We're back at it. It's raining a little bit today. We're going to fill the garage wall today. That's all ready to rock. But when we're waiting for concrete, we're gonna start filling in these porches with gravel. So what we gotta do here, guys, this is frost protected foundation. We need to put styrofoam board inside there and outside of here to protect that footer from frost. We have a 48-inch frost line in this area of central New York. So with that being said, this footer's only going to be down about probably 18 inches, one Nudura block. So by putting styrofoam down, what that does is protects the footer from heaving with the frost, and the foam actually takes the place of that extra dirt that you would need. This whole site used to be a house under here, so there's concrete slab and everything under here. We did not want to get down into the water table that far. You can see the water right there. That's the sandy pond right there, it's called. So we did not want to go down 48 inches here and you know, get down into that water table at all. There's no sense in it. Plus it would cost a lot more for the customer. So that's how we're doing it. This porch here, the boys are gonna level that out a little better, and we want it nice and level with the footer, so we can just we're gonna put continuous foam inside of here because this is exterior porch. Then we'll put perimeter foam around the entire outside of the building, guys, and we'll bury that. So that's how we're gonna do it today. And then we have to fill this whole thing in here, and there's going to be a cap poured on top of this, but there's got to be plumbing and everything in there. So we need a bunch of material inside of here. There's some big piles over there. So that's what we're doing today. And we're going to pour that garage. So we're going to work in the rain a little bit. Here comes the mud! Hey, Frank! Mud's here, buddy. Get your boots on. Here's the mud. Mud's here. Here comes the mud! We got it clear today, guys. Lift the slab. And that's what I hear. Here comes the mud, man! Hi, buddy. Here it goes. Oh, what do I hear? Here comes the mud! Whoop, whoop. Here comes the mud, guys. Here it comes. It's the T-Day rolling in. Here comes the mud! That's what it looks like right there, guys. We're gonna fill in that right in with styrofoam for frost protection. Chris is cutting the sheets, and we're just putting that right in there. We can use those scraps up too. Let's use the scraps and everything, even if we use them on the other side.
Yeah, we'll use them.
Yeah, just to get rid of them. That foam's expensive. That's what we're doing though right there, and then we're gonna bury all that, guys. I'm gonna take that sandy gravel and fill it in and tamp it. Frost protection right there. Putting this in lifts, guys. We're doing like every 6 inches. These guys are raking it out, and then we're going to tamp it and bring up another lift. Bunch of lifts, 6 inches at a time. That way that doesn't settle underneath that porch. Putting our 4 feet of foam around it. We got 1 sheet around the corner there. We're digging this out, and that's gonna be all foam right there over the footer. We're getting it nice and level, putting our foam in there and then burying the foam. And that will be our frost protection again. Showing you how we're doing it. Putting another piece of foam in. Right, tuna boat? We don't want that frost to get to our nice, beautiful foundation that we're building and heave it all up. That's what we're doing right there. And we're gonna backfill all that. You'll never see this foam. It'll be down under the ground, doing its job. That's what we're doing. Got the front porch backfilled. We're working down the side here with our frost protected foam board. And we're burying all that as we go. And then we're gonna have to bring material all the way to the back by the water. But our tamper died, so we had to go get a spark plug, because that thing goes through spark plugs pretty good. We're fixing that and looking pretty good here. Got our garage poured today. Porch backfilled, and we got all this is all foam over to right where our garage starts right there. That's all styrofoam protected. And you see the inside's all done too. Okay guys, this is what we're doing today. Big Papa's stripping the footer forms, cleaning them off. Not the footer, but the wall forms. Big Biscuits. We built a ramp for get that dingo down in little bobkitting thing. We're gonna get it inside to put dirt down inside the house here. So I built like just a dirt ramp here. I got Carl the Kubota here driving up. I put some planks over the wall to protect it. Just covered it in dirt. So Biscuit's gonna get in there and we're gonna start filling these areas in that we couldn't reach. Yesterday we got all this. We do this in lifts, guys, like every 6 inches. We'll put some material in there and tamp it. And we filled this porch in yesterday. Hey Jay, that's gotta be tamped first. And we started filling this porch in out here with the excavator. But it's hard because the material's way over there and we're driving all the way around with it. Just can't really get through here. So that's what we're doing today. It's coming along pretty good. We'll get this filled in today. Big Biscuit with the bob kitten. The bob kitten's not running too good, tuna boat. We just put a new fuel filter on it. So we're bringing the dirt in with Carl like that. We got Greg over here doing the water line. How you making out? There's where the water line's going. That's gonna come out here. Out there. Turn and go that way, and then it's gotta go around the meter pits over there. So we really gotta have this water line in before we can go much further with our work. So that's what Greg's doing. He's gonna get that in so that we can bury this right in here and put our foam, because we stopped our foam back here, our frost protection. So you need a hand with that? There's plumbing in this area, so we're gonna leave the grade down a little bit over here. So Terry's going along, Big Papa, he's marking 6 inches down so that we can leave this grade down a little bit here. And then we'll probably take the tractor and bale material into this too, instead of going all the way around like we were yesterday. It's taking forever. So a lot of material to move. The pile's getting smaller over there. Got a little pile here from Greg's work. We'll probably use that as backfill for the water line. So here's our water line, guys. Plenty deep down there. At least 4 feet deep. You deepened it as you went around the driveway, right? I knew you would. Oh, Terry stalled the tractor. Come on, Terry, Big Papa. Stalled Carl the Kubota. I don't know if we could get some better sandy or stuff to bury that with, you know?
Yeah, well, probably just hand select out. No.
Shovel it. Looking good. I'd say that would be good, Greg.
Go around the corner and pull a roll up out of there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then start backfilling this.
Yeah, then start backfilling it. I mean, if we got time and we're not needing an excavator, we could keep going. But I'd like to get this section done. That's a high pressure line there.
Yep,
250 psi.
250 psi.
3/4 inch, 250 psi pipe. We're doing good on the filling over here. We're getting some progress. Oh man, I hope I don't run out of dirt though. That's what I'm hoping. We don't run out of gravel stuff here. Have to bring in more. We're eating it up pretty fast though. Big Biscuit's laying it in with the bob kitten. We're doing about 6-inch lifts here, guys, so it takes a while. Probably take a couple days to fill all this in easy. That's how you do it. You gotta put it in lifts. Otherwise it'll settle under your floor. We fix them all the time. What? Your hat, yeah. That's a big sombrero. Yeah, we're moving right along here. We got the water line in right from there, down here, over to here. And there it is. So now we can put our foam in here. And we're gonna backfill that. And we can get some material down through here to that porch. So, cause we've been moving it around through the inside there. So that's what we're up to. Probably just keep going with this water line today. How's that? Sitting good? That good? Got a little hump in it. Tuna's over there dumping material into the porch with the bob kitten. Big Biscuit's coming around the horn with Carl the Kubota. Dumping it in the inside. Me and Greg are trying to get this water line done. There we go. I gotta get back to work. Where we're at. Dump the pile of dirt with the excavator inside so that Big Biscuit can move it around with the little bob kitten, little guy. we're doing. Then we're gonna put some of that stone in there, probably a detractor. We got the laser set up, and then we can finish this water line. We gotta get this water line across the front of the garage over to the meter pit over there. We got the inside of the house pretty much covered up pretty good. Greg's putting a sleeve over the water line where it comes out of the floor. Okay guys, what we're doing is putting the water line in. And that sucker is like almost 8 feet down. You can see that pipe sticking out. Because you can see, this is the old level where the old pit was. And they filled this lot in, so they just put a 55-gallon drum over it. So the meter's way down there, and the pipe's coming out of there. So Greg's on the excavator, and he's trying to dig this line, and it was full of water. And it's Friday, and I'm thirsty for a cold Bud Light, but I gotta help him finish up because this is gonna be a pain by himself. And if we wait till tomorrow, it's gonna fill up with water. So this is what we did today. We got everything kind of leveled out and tamped in here in the garage area. We got most of our foam board done except across this front, our frost protected foam. Everything's done all the way around. We got the inside of this filled in pretty good. There's plumbing in here, so we kept it down. We got the back porch filled in here. That's pretty much all ready and tamped. Like I said, this is all frost protections done here, all the way down through. So we had a pretty good week. I'm just trying to wrap this water line up so we don't come back, Greg don't come back tomorrow and have the darn ditch full of water. So, oh, it's been a good week, long week, but good week. There she is, Dura frost protected foundation, shallow frost protected foundation. He's digging underneath himself here. We're hoping it doesn't cave in, because if it does, it's gonna be ugly. Trying to get this stupid water line in. Got about 4 feet left to dig, but the banks are trying to cave in on them. Not good. Not good at all. Getting there though. Boy, if we can get it before that stupid bank caves in, put that line in, because the lines, you can see where the line is right there. We gotta get it down through here. And that track is just barely on there. I've never seen anybody dig underneath themselves before. That is freaking awesome, dude, as long as you don't fall. Oh my god. If you pull this off, you're doing good, man. Dig underneath himself. Check that out. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool, buddy. There's about 4 feet of dirt underneath you. 4 feet of dirt. If you can back up a little bit, you could probably get it. If you back up a little bit more, you could probably get it. Whoa, whoa, whoa! You hooked yourself. I didn't know they would dig under themselves like that. VIO 35, Myanmar. Myanmar. Nice and easy, buckshot. Ooh. That side's caving in, bud. That side's caving in under your wheel right there, under your track. Oh, they're both caving in. I don't know if this is such a good idea. I'm gonna have to get underneath the Yanmar to clean that out. Get that freaking line in. It's caving in under you. It's caving in big time under you, dude. Oh boy. This ain't good. Stay tuned, folks. I'll be back. That's where we're at, under the excavator. Got the line in. Got to hand bury it right now so that we can fill it in and get the excavator before she caves in. Right, Greg?
Yeah.
All right, I got it hand buried here. Hand dug, so Greg's got her filled in where he's not in too much danger anymore. And the pipe is on the other side. We still have to hook it up, but okay. I can continue backfilling while you need my help. Okay. This is what we got here. Pipe is there. Of course, she filled up with water. Got to get that pipe down into the sump pit. That's what we're doing. We got that underneath there done. Whew, that was hairy. Greg's down there hooking up the pipe. We had to bail out the water with this bucket with the strap hooked to it. We just bailed all that water out of there so that he could get to the fitting. And then we got to cut the line and get it in there before it fills back in with water and before it caves in on him, because it's about 8.5 feet deep. And we got a nice crack here. So, not fun. So he's got it unhooked. You want to hand it to me?
Take this stuff. Take all this.
You want that saw?
Yep.
Shit. Make sure it's long enough, as you know.
That tape's not sticky. On the back of my truck, there's a little roll of tape.
Here.
All right, don't stand close to that edge.
Yeah. What are you taping it for?
Tape mark it here.
Marking it?
Yep.
All right.
Mark it. Measure from this mark how long it's got to be. Then pull the roll up. Cut it off up there.
Oh, nice. You're gonna add a little, right?
Oh yeah. Only add a little. 8 foot.
8 foot. So you want to go 9?
No, I go 8'6".
8'6". Okay, I'll pull it up and cut it.
Let's bail it out again.
Okay. Bucket time.
All the way tight.
Wrench is a little loose. Huh? That's it, huh, Buck? Get the hell out of there before she caves in.
long.
Need some help? He's out. Watch that big chunk by your right shoulder.
Yeah.
There's a crack right there. Let's get it buried before she caves in on us.
Put the other end down.
Put the other end on what?
On the wire.
Oh, are you gonna check it for leaks?
Yeah. We'll turn it on.
Okay. All right, we got it, guys. Got it in there. That's the old water line. We buried the new one with sand. Covered it all up with sand, nice. Greg's just finishing up, backfilling. We always hand bury them so that the rocks don't get on them. I mean, you see these big boulder rocks. If they fall onto your line, it'll ruin it. This is full of rocks, this whole area. So that's why I hand bury. I put at least 1.5 feet of dirt over by this pit. That's how you do a city water line. And it's Pier 30. It's 7 o'clock on a Friday night. I'm ready to go.